is up, GBA Nation? My name is Mike Weber, aka Lil Web, joined by the media director himself,
Sean.
And we are here for episode 6 of the Sean and Web Show. And for today's episode, we're going to be starting things off by talking about the 19th annual Easter Classic. Sean, how did you enjoy the Easter Classic this year?
Man, the Easter Classic was awesome, man. Great competition. I saw great coaching on a great campus, Capital University. Couldn't ask for more, man.
Absolutely. I mean, we had a lot of great action going on the court, and then off the court, we got to meet so many wonderful coaches and players that were really nice to interview. So many funny moments from some of the interviews as well. And yeah, overall, great events. And as always, the Easter Classic brings back so many great people and great memories. So yeah, it was great to see everybody there. And we even have some behind the scenes from the Easter Classic. So let's get into the behind the scenes vlog from the Classic. What is up, GBA Nation? It is Mike Weber here with Sean.
Yes, indeed. We're here, Capital University, Easter Classic.
Yep, we're here for Championship Saturday because with Easter Sunday, it is a Friday and Saturday event. So let's get the action here started. Pizza. Let's see how this tastes. As usual with Donato's, very good pizza. Really good pizza. I give it a 9 out of 10. Probably one of the best pizzas here in Ohio. So the reason why Capital University right now has signs like this up and has the big giant NCAA trophy in the middle of the lobby here is because they just recently hosted the Division III National Championships for women's basketball. So, yeah, pretty cool. Easter Classic here on Saturday. Sean, what'd you think?
I think it was a great weekend of basketball. Thank y'all for participating.
Oh yeah. So pretty good day we had. Now back to the studio. What a nice behind the scenes vlog there from the event. And this week we got a few more events. This week we got the GBA Spring Kickoff, and we also got the 19th annual Northern Shootout, and the 4th annual Brandy Hoskins Classic. Sean, how excited are you for this weekend?
I'm really excited, man. 3 events of great basketball. I mean, I love being in the gym, so give me basketball. That weekend, I think I'll be at the Brandy Hoskins Classic, which is now been held at Wittenberg University. It is going to be high-level hoops, man. Being in the gym also with the legend herself. She shows up, and you know she's just as beautiful as a person that you can ever meet. I mean, her resume speaks for itself on the court, but how she moves and how she walks, it's exemplary. So, can't wait, man.
Absolutely. She is such a great person to meet in person, and we cannot wait to see all these players and to meet her for the first time. And that, yeah, it's going to be so exciting. And for me, I'm going to be at the GBA Spring Kickoff, but I'll only be there Sunday because Saturday I'm going to be front row at a Blue Jays game, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, and as a reminder for some of the people owing to our events this weekend, on Monday, April 8th, all 3 of our events, by the way, are going to be in the path of totality of this solar eclipse. It's going to be on April 8th. And yeah, I cannot wait to see the eclipse. Sean, what plans do you have for the eclipse this Monday?
I think I'm going to observe the eclipse myself. I'm not sure where yet from, but I got my solar glasses ready. Let's witness history, man.
Absolutely. For me, I'm going to be going up to the Akron-Canton area to witness the eclipse. I cannot wait. It's probably a once-in-a-lifetime event if you're in the Ohio area for a long time. So yeah, it's going to be super amazing to see that in person. And yeah, I cannot wait.
Definitely going to be awesome, man. Everyone, if you can, you don't want to miss this. These are like once-in-a-lifetime events that happen, so please tune in.
Absolutely. And now, let's get into, as usual, our March Madness recap here. This weekend was the Sweet 16 and the Elite Eights, and now we're finally down to the Final 4 teams for the men's and the women's side. On the men's side, the Final 4 we got are Alabama, UConn, Purdue, and NC State. And on the women's side, it's UConn, NC State, Iowa, and South Carolina, who is undefeated.
It's stacked this year. Each team can bring it. Anybody can lose. It's hard to pick. You know what I mean? I'm sure if your bracket isn't busted by now, you're pretty much in a good spot. But it's about to be electric, man. I know this is Big Ten country, but we also have players from Ohio that plays for other teams, such as South Carolina University on the women's side. So it's hard to say, but we're going to enjoy some great basketball.
Absolutely. I mean, I cannot wait for it. And some of the best moments from the Elite Eights and the Sweet 16 was one of them was, of course, NC State for the men's side, because one, they're in 11th seed, so for some team that low to make it to the Final Four is very awesome. And also, they have a star player on their team right now, DJ Burns, who's not only catching the attention of some NBA scouts, but also catching the attention of some NFL scouts for how big he is and how well he is at moving the ball in there.
I got to watch him the other day. That dude is enormous. I mean, like, it was so funny because the particular play, I'm walking through my house, man, and I'm going to my kitchen, and our TV is off to the left. I see a ball go up in the air. I'm watching the game. Well, the game's on. See the ball go up in the air, and all I see is this huge body in red just move 2 people off the screen. it comes back, and they're talking about this guy, man, and I'm just looking at like, this dude could be in the NFL as well. I mean, he could be one of those guys, the Tony Gonzalez's, Antonio Gates, like one of those just the Julius Peppers, one of those just guys that's just blessed by God just to be just huge.
Absolutely. And yeah, all the media attention that he's been in from this tournament has been just so well deserving. I mean, he plays so well for somebody that big, and yeah, it's just super amazing to see him, and we cannot wait to see how he does in the Final Four. And we also cannot wait to see how Alabama does, which their star player right now is Mark Sears, who has been dominating in the three-point line. And fun fact, he actually started out his college career just down the road down at Ohio University.
It is awesome, man. His story, just him to transfer out and transfer up, that shows he's believed in himself, man. And to see that is just inspiring. And again, another kid from Ohio out here making it happen. Let's go.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was super nice to see him finally get the recognition there. And yeah, I cannot wait to see how him and Alabama do in the Final Four. And also, this Elite Eight, we had probably one of the best matchups, most highly anticipated matchups of the women's side, which was Iowa versus LSU, a rematch of last year's national championship, and was a matchup between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, two of the best players in the NCAA right now.
I mean, that game definitely lived up to the hype. If you watched it last year, you knew like how hard them two went at each other, and sort of the fun banter that happened after the game. To see them two face back up on the court, man. Caitlin Clark came with both 6 shooters ready, with a clip in the back and a clip right here, and her teammates was all ready. That was a phenomenal game, man. I hope everyone got to watch it and enjoy it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like that's up there as one of the best games from March Madness this year. And yeah, I cannot wait to see how Caitlin Clark and Iowa do, especially as their next competition is going to be against Paige Beckers from UConn. That's going to be a highly anticipated matchup too.
I got a chance to watch Paige this year. I got a chance to go see them when they played Xavier. UConn is the truth. Again, Caitlin Clark is the truth, but collectively as a team, Gino is known just, for his teams, his depth, and his superstars. So it's about to be one for the history books.
Oh yeah, definitely. As it's like you said, it's Caitlin Clark. She's really, really good. And then UConn's coached by a very good coach who has won so many national titles at UConn. He's been there for years now, and just for them to make it back to the Final Four now is very, very exciting to see. And we cannot wait to see how that matchup goes. And also a fun fact, I did not know this, but this is the first year where 2 colleges have a men's and a women's team making it to the Final Four in the same year, which is both UConn and NC State.
Again, this year's for the history books, man. And also, to add on to that fact, Division II at the Division II level, that's been done again this year. Congratulations to Minnesota State. Their men's and women's team both won the Division II championship. So congratulations to these programs, man, that are making history like that on the boys and girls side. That is excellent.
Definitely. And then while we're on the topic of some of the other divisions, when we were at Capital University there for the Easter Classic, I noticed there was a bunch of like signage, stuff like that for the Division III National Championships. I almost forgot that they were hosting the Women's Basketball National Championships over there at Capital University. So if any of you guys got to go over and check that out, I hope you did, because I bet that was probably exciting to watch there.
Oh, it had to be exciting to watch. Having the National Championship Series played in Ohio, right in our backyard, our capital city right there, it had to be a great event, man. And next time it comes around, I want to be a part of it. I would love to be there to support and be a part of the madness.
Definitely. And speaking of big tournaments in Ohio, the Women's Final Four is actually going to be in Cleveland. So if you're ever in Cleveland this Friday night, be sure to go check that out. Hopefully, and try it's if you can find them. because I bet they're probably selling out quick with how much excitement there is. Because like I said, Caitlin Clark for Iowa, Paige Betters for UConn, and then you got undefeated South Carolina up against an underdog in NC State. I cannot wait to see this women's Final Four. It's probably gonna be the biggest one of the biggest sporting events of the year.
Oh yeah, and if you're from Ohio, you should definitely make sure that you stay tuned and tapped in, because we have kids from Ohio on these teams. Iowa has kids from Ohio. South Carolina has kids from Ohio. We're out here, man. So please stay tuned, tap in and support. And also on the men's side, we have guys from Ohio. So please stay tapped in and support this series, man. This is huge. This is once in a lifetime.
Absolutely. Be sure to tune into those. And also, we cannot wait this weekend to see all of you guys at our classics. So until then, we'll see you later, GBA Nation.